Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, where we've been trying to feed experience onto Ike here as we storm a pirate ship and attempt to defeat the boss, though it hasn't been going exactly perfectly. We're trying to set things up as we speak, so Shinon will move on to the boat and try to steel bow this guy down as Ike boards. But I was kind of expecting him to crit straight away. That's always going to be the way things are, isn't it? He is the crit man at this point in time. Alright, we got ourselves a hand axe there. Hand axe indeed. Can we get on to speak to this person? Well, actually, we haven't even tested if we can yet. So we can rescue, but we can't really speak, it seems. But to be honest, it's not that easy to get experience moving on to anyone at this point in time. So all we can really do is keep moving forward and hoping the enemies go down. Maybe it's best to go straight for the boss at this point. To be honest, let's let Titania shine. Let's let a promoted unit go for once. We never let Marcus do a single battle. I reckon if we sent Titania over there, things would be quite hilarious. Things would go down in no time at all. Right, so Iron Axe Havetti here. Let's get Titania into kind of like a nearby range. And see what happens. Oh, hand axes, of course. Hand axes happen, of course. Will the boss move on to me, though, considering there's a gap? They actually do some damage to Titania, which is interesting. Like this guy tries to do damage to Gatri. It doesn't really come off very well, does he? Gatri will have his number soon enough, that's for sure. Apart from that, you've gone to challenge me face to face with your Iron Axe. So I don't think that'll end too well for you, but it isn't enough to completely defeat him. Alright then, now troops are in my way and I can't really do so much about it. That wasn't such a good plan. Right, apart from that, can we talk? We can indeed. Oh, crackers, there's too many of them. I don't want to die here. Brother, this might be the end. Hey, you alright? So cold, so... Huh? Don't give up! Who are you? I'm a mercenary. The villagers hired us to get rid of these pirates. Are you going to help me? Of course. Let me and my companions take it from here. You can escape while the pirates are distracted. Oh hey, that'd be fantastic. Thanks so much. I don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. It's all in the day's work. Pshaw. Help me out. I should show my gratitude somehow. That's nice, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just get yourself somewhere safe, please. Well then, I'll come talk to you about repaying my debt later. What's your name, handsome? I'm Ike. I'm with the Greil Mercenaries. Ike, got it. And I'm Marcia, Peg's Knight of Egnion. Don't forget me. Alright, I'll be seeing you later. Farewell then. Right, apart from that, it seems we can't move on anymore, so let's get moving on with you, sir. Though I'd say, if anything, we can't really strike the boss this... Oh, no, we can. We can get in. But can we defeat him is another question. Is it something we can do? Well, we can hope for a random critical, I guess. Apart from that, we've got the attack over here. Farewell to another opponent. As we get a nice level up. Alright, level 10 brings some strength, some skill, and some defense. Not bad stats at all. A bit of extra skill wouldn't have hurt, but still, let's get round here. And start smashing in the boss's face, because I don't think anyone's really going to do much damage to Titania here. Ha-ha-ha! You busted me gut, you rudderless fool. Do you truly think you can face me, mighty axe, and live? I will if I just smack you in the face a lot. Now, will the boss choose to attack me is another thing. Well, they're going for Shinon, first of all, who I probably shouldn't have moved up. But to be honest, I expect him to be safe all the same. In fact, everyone's going for Shinon here. Missed again. Not a problem. And Titania will take down the boss without much of an issue either. Yar! Help me! Well, we didn't defeat everyone, but with the promoted units on the field, it wasn't like we were going to get much experience anyway at that rate. But another chapter is completed. We've driven off all the pirates. Your people will suffer no more indignities at their hands. Oh, that is joyful news. Here is your pay as promised. Thank you very much. And if you find yourself in need again, do not hesitate to send word. Of course, of course. All of you put on a most marvelous show. Such combat skills. To be honest, I was expecting Commander Greil to be here today. When I saw just you, nothing more than, no offense, a band of children. Well, I will admit to being a tad nervous. I apologize for troubling you. Unfortunately, Commander Greil had other pressing matters to attend to. Oh no, don't apologize, there's no need. After all, you got rid of those brigands, and you did it impeccably well. It's a fine compliment you pay, sir, but it was our pleasure. As a matter of fact, you're more than good enough to be in the Royal Army if you so desired. Especially your Commander Greil. He's far and away better than most any general I've seen hereabouts. What I mean to say is, don't you think running off pirates is a bit beneath you? That's not... Don't get me wrong now, you certainly helped us, all of us simple folk out. Even so, it seems to me the proper place for you and your Commander Greil is in the service of the Crimean throne. Well, that's what this old man thinks. We and Commander Greil are quite satisfied with the work we do now. You've nary a selfish bone among you. Well then, rest assured we'll speak again, if any problems arise. Thank you again.
Titania? Is something amiss? No, of course not. Our mission is complete, and that's all that matters. You did well today, every one of you.
Pah! Jobs like this barely make a dent in my incurable boredom.
It's like that old buzzard said. There's better work out there. Something with a bit of challenge. Shinon.
I'm joking. J-O-K-ing. Come, Titania. Be honest. Don't you find the work we do to be a bit disheartening? Unglamorous?
What? You too, Katri? What's gotten into you?
Please. Look, we're not a band of money-hungry recruits. We're professionals. And we're very good at what we do. Shinon and I have discussed this at length. All of this mundane mercenary work is unworthy of us. We're wasting our talents.
I see. You're telling me that you think Commander Greil is mismanaging us. Do I have that right?
Whoa, hold it right there. That's not what I'm saying at all.
What is it, Titania? What's what? You seem so angry. It's not like you.
Exactly. Ike's got the right of it.
It's just that Look, we do good work, and we help people. I want you to be proud of that. I felt like you were saying work that doesn't bring fame and fortune isn't worth doing. That's all. Sorry.
No, you're right. We're the ones who ought to apologize.
Enough. Let's get going, shall we?
Rest is part of our jobs too. We can't go into the next battle exhausted. Now that's a plan. I'm so hungry I could eat a wyvern.
Titania. What is it? If you're looking for pride, I have it. Huh? You and my father have kept this mercenary group together. And I'm just proud to be a part of it. That's all. Ike.
Pah! I'm surrounded by idealistic fools. What's so wrong with fame? What's wrong with having money to live well? And so we complete another mission and move on to the next. And so we begin. Chapter 4, Roadside Battle.
Ike! Ike! I've got to tell you something. Listen to this!
Settle down, Mist. It's too early for you to be yelling like that.
Now, what's going on? Soren's back. He just arrived. Really? That's odd. He wasn't supposed to return for a while yet. I know. I wonder what he's doing back so soon. It's probably nothing to worry about. I'll go and talk to him. Where is he? In the mess hall. I think he wanted to talk to Father. Right. I'll go check there.
Troubling news indeed. Gather the troops.
Yes, Commander.
Ike, if you've got time to waste, you've got time to work. Get over to the briefing room.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's going on around here? Bad news. Something big is happening, and we need to formulate a plan of action. Soren! Hello, Ike. Long time no see. I'm happy to see you're back. But what happened? I thought you were going to be studying for a while longer. It's a long story.
What's the hold-up? Get over here, now!
Let's go. I'll fill you in later.
You probably remember that Soren's been training with another mercenary group. Well, he's back now. And he has some unbelievable news.
What news is that?
It's Crimea and Dane. They've gone to war.
What? It can't be.
That's why I've called everyone here. Soren has some more information. Go ahead, Soren.
Alright. Take a look at this map.
It's a map of Crimea. Quite detailed from the looks of it.
Yes, this is the Melior, Crimea's capital. Our base of operations is right about here. Everything started 3 days ago. I needed to do some research, so I went to the archives of Melior's Royal Library. Without warning, the scream of a terrible beast, a wyvern perhaps, rent the air, and the building was rocked by a tremor. I rushed outside and saw wave after wave of knights, cavalry, and wyvern riders, each clad in glistening ebon armor, black as night.
The Dane army?
Correct.
Was there provocation?
As you know, relations between Crimea and Dane have never been friendly. However, the past centuries have seen only minor skirmishes, nothing that has ever approached the scale of this attack. It was brutal, without warning. Dane laid the capital to waste. I've never seen destruction on this scale before. A swift attack, devastating and brutal. A daring gambit indeed.
But if it succeeds, a very well chosen one at that. Yes, the King of Dane would not hesitate to employ such treacherous tactics. What happened next?
King Crimea's brother deployed the Crimean army to meet the attack. The king ordered his people to flee the city before the battle reached them. Fearing the worst, I also fled and made my way here.
So we don't know how the tides of battle flow now, do we? That's alright. Word of the war cannot have travelled far yet. We may well be the first ones who know of it out here. You did well to bring us this information, Soren. I know some risk was involved.
It was nothing. Dane has invaded Crimea. We may be mercenaries, but this still affects us.
What are we going to do? That's the question of the day. How do you see it, Titania?
Crimea is the closest thing our company has to a homeland. The Crimean royal family and noble houses have been generous, providing us with many lucrative jobs. From a moral standpoint, as well as a business one, it's in our best interest to help Crimea.
And you, Soren?
I agree on one point. We are mercenaries. We are not Crimea's private militia. No coin has crossed our palms, so I think we should stay out of it.
So you would have us sit and watch as Crimea is overrun?
I would. Dane's troops are superior in both numbers and morale. The chances of a Crimean victory are slim indeed. But Crimea is ruled by King Ramon, who is known throughout the land for his wisdom. And his brother, Duke Renning, is said to possess peerless valor and courage. Dane may not find victory so easily. Valor and courage are for children's tales. In terms of military prowess, Dane's King Ashnod is every bit Lord Renning's equal. Victory will hinge on troop numbers and supplies, and Dane is superior in both. I think the outcome is painfully obvious. Curse you, Soren! Crimea is not doomed! If they could turn aside Dane's initial thrust and turn it into a test of endurance. With the Crimean army both demoralised and ill-prepared, they simply will not be able to hold out that long.
Alright, that's enough, both of you! I hear what you say. However, we must ascertain the current situation before we decide on any action. We'll send a scouting party to get a closer look at Melior. Ike, I want you in charge of this. Assemble your men. Get going.
What? Me?
Titania will accompany you as an advisor.
Commander, you must be joking. He's just a boy. He's had barely more than a taste of battle. What do you expect a whelp like him to accomplish?
Ah, Shinon. Since you're so concerned, you can go as well.
Wait, that's not what I...
Blast! Who else? Tree, Reese, and Soren. That should do.
But wait. Why do you want me?
That was an order. Get moving. No time to waste.
Yes, sir.
Titania, I'm going out for a bit. I want you to give Ike some direction.
Understood. Yes, sir. Ike, wait up! What? Here, this is for you.
Ooh, a nice sword. I'll take that indeed.
A sword? Where did you get it? From Father. He told me to come and give it to you. It's beautiful. This is the first sword you've gotten that wasn't a hand-me-down from somebody, isn't it? That's great! Yeah. Well, be careful. Oh, bring me a souvenir. Something nice. I've never been to Melior before. Miss, I'm not going on vacation. Ah! Are you feeling alright, Ike? You haven't said a word in quite some time. I don't understand what my father's doing. Why put a new recruit like me in charge of something so important? You're going to succeed him as our commander one day. Don't you think he wants you to know how to lead? Me? I don't know if I'm capable. And even if I am, that day's a long way off, right? I mean, I'm inexperienced, weak. I'm nothing compared to my father. I'm not so sure about that. When I look at you, I see a young man full of promise. Commander Greil is a great man, but I think you'll be every bit his equal. In time, you might even surpass him. Don't be ridiculous. It's just my opinion. You need not pay it any mind. Yet, if you fear your own weakness, why not take this chance to go out and better yourself? That would be more in keeping with your personality, no? I suppose you're right. How do things look over there, Soren? Same as here. There are corpses strewn everywhere. There are quite a lot of them, especially when you consider how far we are from the capital. Are they Crimean? Judging by the armour, the vast majority of the dead are Dane soldiers. So Crimea has the upper hand? Just the opposite, I think. The Crimean soldiers were members of the Imperial Guard. That means King Ramon, or another member of the royal family, was on the move when Daean soldiers fell on them. Could it have been Lord Renning? No. As long as the Crimean army still draws breath, Lord Renning will not leave their command. Perhaps another member of the court. We've got Daean soldiers moving in on a location, and they don't look happy. They probably aren't with all the corpses around. You there! Who are you? What are you doing here? I know when you need... You're armed! Heed me! Drop your weapons and surrender. Act quickly or else! Listen to me, fool. You're making a mistake. We're not... not going to cooperate, eh? Ready your weapons, men! Move in and kill them all! Ha! Headstrong fools. Getting caught up in some skirmish is not part of the plan. They're obviously not going to listen to us. Greil Mercenaries,
Get ready to fight! That is a lot of enemies. Alright, Ike. Let's see how you handle the role of captain. Well, what are your orders, boy? I'll do what you say, so long as you hurry up and spit it out.
I know, I'm thinking. Give me a moment, Wahushinon.
Bah, useless. Better led with miss than this soft, untested whelp.
Let's see. We're in the middle of the road. There's not much cover.
Soren and Reese are vulnerable,
so you have to protect them from enemy attacks, right?
That's a sound strategy, Ike. I can attack from behind your defenses. Good thinking.
Do you mean that?
Alright. Let's do that then. So a defensive battle it seems we're stuck on here. Conditions for victory, I guess, are probably to rout the enemy or defeat the boss. So we can go straight for the boss or we can look for experience here. With our limited troop numbers. It's too bad we don't have Boyd with us at the moment. Oscar and Boyd are off on their own little duty, it seems. So let's see if we can get experience onto the right people again. Tune in next time for Fire Emblem Path of Radiance as we get defeating this Mai Jin guy. How dare he attack us, but that is a lot of troops in our path. It's too bad we don't have axes at this point in time. Ah! Bye-bye.